Coming out of the bunker underneath the Adelaide Oval, New Zealand in the black and Fiji in the white. Two powerhouse teams of World Sevens rugby since the tournament series and sequence began late 1999. Here's the New Zealand team. It's based on the thinking power of Gordon Titchens and his ability to brain scan the opposition, but there's an interesting point there. He's starting both Tomasi Thama and Nigel Hunt at the same time in his first seven. Now that could be because of injury to number 5 Lotte Rakambula, but here's the Fiji team. Only one towering Eiffel there for New Zealand to look at. That's number 1 Samisi Naibo. So this might not be the tallest Fiji team, but they might be one of the quickest, with people like Nambaliwanga and Saravanua and Rocco, who come off the bench, and the amazing, the quicksilver William Ryder. Marcelo Pilara is the referee from Argentina, and this should be a thriller. How many times has this been a matchup worthy of a final? Here it is as a semi-final, which is really a compliment to the strengths of the other teams now taking part, which has forced this down to semi-final level. But it should be a great one. 7 minutes each way. William Ryder, what role will he play, having played the last second winning role in the extra time win over Fiji in the quarterfinal? And it's Nigel Hunt away to Tomasi Thama, himself a Fijian. His father played for Fiji. Gives it to Zar Lawrence. New Zealand have mixed up that back line with the inclusion of Thama and Hunt at the same time. And there's Budango for Fiji. Emosi Budango, number 7.
Thank you very much.
So they're playing the line out here.
Wait, please.
And it'll be Nigel Hunt to throw in. Tremendous determination on both sides of the halfway line here. Losing, failure, it's not an option. Afalaki Palanis goes straight into Saravanua, number 11. There's Saravanua, causing more nuisance value. Good pass, cleared Yates to Coker. Coker thrown down by Naivo, number 1. Picked up by Stephen Yates and carried on just over halfway and into Fiji territory. A good line this time, headed by Nigel Hunt. Flings it wide. That was well deflected by Palanis. It might have come out of the sun. You see the angle of the shadows there, but Afalaki Palanis just tipped over by his bootstraps.
It's a ball out.
Outside the 22. It's come to Ryder for the first run, and he's given it the bump and run. Hunt going back, Ryder closing quickly. Nice work, Nigel Hunt. Good counter start. Here they come. Tomasi Thama swings it another direction. Straightens it up, in fact. Over halfway comes Yates. He's a winger in the 15s, a forward in the 7s, a try scorer in the semi-final. Stephen Yates puts New Zealand into the lead.
Fantastic counter-attack play from New Zealand. The kick through from William Ryder. The possession, Nigel Hunt did a great job early on to set this play up. Thama makes the break onto the outside. Defenders dropping off. Yates all the way.
Lovely try by this Canterbury man with the tape on his forehead from the bump yesterday. Now Thama is the kicker. It's quite a hard win to judge, and that one's pulled it away to the left. Yates' try and converted. It's 5-0. Time gone about halfway through the first half. Well, don't write off Fiji. The captain coach is on the sideline. Fiji, they like to let the ball sing. And New Zealand, well, there's that wind just causing that one to curl a bit of a blooper to start with there from Nigel Hunt. Gives Fiji a great midfield chance.
A chance to get back on level pegging. They'll set something up, look to try to get William Ryder to isolate one of the bigger New Zealand players. Don't be surprised to see them run perhaps to the left, bring the ball back to William Ryder, who is in middle of the field.
They know how to take their time. There it is with Ryder, and he's going around and about. Oh, he pulls it off his hip, just like Michael Jones used to do it for the All Blacks years ago.
Run away, Nick! Track! No!
Driving in hard is Zar Lawrence, number 12 from the right for New Zealand. But Ryder now plays scrum half out through Budango to this giant of a man. Look at this! Simo Sinaibo, but he's taken down by his opposite number, Edwin Coker. New Zealand 5-0. 2 minutes and 30 to go. A fumble. New Zealand have it. A fumble by Nabaliwanga. Away goes to Mazitama. Oh, the Fijian in the New Zealand team was run down from behind. DJ forms a wonderful pickup and release. And Pelanis is New Zealand's second try scorer.
Nothing surer than when you see an opposition Fijian player make a break against Fiji. Someone will run him down. Damasi Thama hauled in from behind, but it wasn't quite enough. The error made in the middle of the field. Turnover ball, dangerous, always dangerous. Should have been really killed off then. Thama away. Flying from the outside, the tackle made from behind. But the presence of mind, the patience to get numbers to the ball. Pelanis crossing.
Taking their time with the conversion attempt. High and in front this time, 10-0 though to New Zealand.
We've seen Fiji come from behind. It's not abnormal for them to be down a few points. Don't mind giving a lead. A few guys who can turn the game. William Ryder, watch when the players start to get a little bit tired in the opposition. His footwork is so hard to deal with.
Came from behind to beat Tonga 22-21 yesterday. Came from behind to beat South Africa in extra time 22-17. Samisi Naibo under real pressure. He hasn't always won the catches from kickoffs at this tournament. And indeed last week in Hong Kong, but he got one there in the critical phase of this game. And now they have a chance to bring it forward. Vola number 2.
Release White! Release! Run!
Ryder again. Vola. Saravanua. Budango. Oh, this is good stuff. This is Antonio Number. 22-meter line there.
No, 6! 6 is a ruck! He's a ruck! Release!
Budango. Vola. Nambuliwanga. Vola. Fiji hit back. A measured build-up, beautifully done. Final pass going to the man who was involved in it midway through. And here he is, the try scorer, Mosese Vola.
Excellent build-up. Right on half-time. It's actually ticked down to half-time. That'll see the half out this try. Just patient build-up from the Fijian side. A lot of experience, obviously, in their team. They know how to win good, big games. Ability to stay on the feet, offload the ball. Vola with the try.
And did my eyes deceive me? Time to kiss the ball before he touched it down for the try. It was unconverted. Half-time has reached here at the Adelaide Oval. Semi-final cup action, New Zealand 10, Fiji 5. Going into the huddles.
Anyone's tired, I need to know. We've got to start well, eh? Start well. Put them under pressure, let us score first. Second half, 10-5. We're right in the game. Right there, we tired? We're not tired. Let's go, come on. One-on-one D, one-on-one defence. Come on, we score first. That's imperative. Let's go. Go hard. This is our chance. They're getting tired. Brothers.
Well, there were the New Zealand team asking each other and Coach Titchens demanding of them, are they tired? No one spoke up. They're not tired. They're in this for the relish of the battle here, playing only for a place in the final, which is fantastic when you think about it. The standard is so gripping. They're playing off to play Samoa, who have already won their way through, beating Kenya. And Siribi, well, there's a sign unbuttoning the jacket. He might come into the game if it gets really gripping in just a few minutes' time. Wants to get the sun on his back, I think, to get the feel of the day. The feel of the moment as the second half begins. Nigel Hunt for New Zealand kicks out. Excellent play by Naivo. He's having his best day. Gives it to Bolabola, who scored the try just before half-time. Two critical catches taken there by Samisi Naivo at the restarts. But New Zealand are trying to drive over this one. Bolabola flings it wide. Ryder, he's got a lot of open country to come towards his left, but he turns it back to where his mates. He's through. Breaks away from the coattail tackle and sets up the flying Budango. Oh, it's a thriller minute. To play. A brilliant reply by Fiji. We knew they'd come back at New Zealand, who led 10-0. Now it's 10-all.
Gordon Titchens was specific. Score first at halftime for New Zealand, but unable to. Fiji, as we know, such a critical kick, this one. 10-all.
Squinting into the sun. It's a great goal. This man can do everything.
This is what William Ryder likes. A little bit of space, 15 metres between the defensive line and himself. Just that ability to explode through a gap. Oh, what a player. Positions his man on the outside. A little juggle. But wheels it in and scores the try. Great work.
And now a critical restart. They've just stabbed a little short one and it's come back on the Fijian side. It becomes a 50-50 bouncer. And there is Number taking it down. Antonio number 3. Penalty for New Zealand.
Here. With one mark, please.
Referee Pilara just wants it taken at his mark, so no chance there for Palanis to break away quickly.
Kickoff so important again. The Fijians had the ball. Could be back on attack, but New Zealand, very good work. Strong on the floor, strong at the breakdown as always.
So they bring it forward this time. New Zealand, they like to have a more measured build-up than their opposition, but they don't mind using their wingspan either. Here is Zah Lawrence, one of the quickest players, usually is involved in the play at the middle of the field.
From the side, number 4.
And that is against the New Zealand captain, DJ Forbes. Here comes Fiji, flinging it wide as Lepane Nambuliwanga. Ryder, he's got that big crossfield pass. There's a player on the deck for Fiji. They might have to bring a sub on. Somebody is down there. Meantime, the action carries on. The battle carries on. Ryder is in its scrum half. Budango was down, but not out. He's up and in it. And he's made space for Bolabola.
All numbers for Fiji. Can he find them?
Oh, what a tackle, Nigel Hunt. Here they come again. On the field is Rocco.
Oh, past the ball and it's a try. Ryder.
Fling it wide. And Ryder has chosen not to, but they've still got it. Bolabola out to Emosi Budango. He's already scored one in that spot. And he gets 2 in that spot. Fiji 17, New Zealand 10.
Afaliki Penisi, the pat on the back. You beat me cold. Too good.
So Fiji moving through to 17.
Well, looks like the king is going to come into the game.
The footwork, Ryder held up. The wide ball, two very quick men out there, Pelanese and Vogango. Oh, what a great piece of footwork, what a great try.
There's Mosi Vogango, 2 tries, and although Ryder didn't fling it wide as we thought he might do up here, what he did with a little jink on the spot, held up the New Zealand defence for long enough for him to make a try. DJ Forbes is off. He's on the sideline, the New Zealand captain. There's the signal from Ryder, who is playing a very mature role in this game. A lot of passing from him, sensible kickoffs, a great conversion. It's 17 to 10. Here it is with Fiji again, and Serevi's into the game, number 6. The master, the king, and as the headline said in the paper the other day, discussing Serevi and Ryder, the sorcerer and his apprentice. It's a hot streak at the moment for Fiji. Samesi Naiva, who actually is the captain, Serevi's the coach. That's Antonio Number. Time to go, 1 minute, 48 seconds. Stephen Yates, no one ahead. Nosoni Rocco can't catch him. Here comes New Zealand. Under the posts, conversion might send us into extra time.
Well, both teams on fire. The pace, 17 points to 15. Still a minute 20 on the clock. So we'll see another kickoff. This will tie it up.
This kick's important. It's tied up. And the next kick's important too, the kickoff.
Oh, so important now. Both teams are sweating on this one. Adam Thompson on the field, number 8, one of the tallest players out there, big ranging back rower, on to win this kickoff. Watch him go for the ball, up against the captain Naivo. For Fiji, it'll be a straight-off jumping competition.
Right, as it stands right now, you can't leave the room, folks. It's heading for extra time, but there are seconds remaining. And somebody could squeak this game. Who's got the possession? It's a 50-50 ball bouncing loose. It's gone to Serevi at halfway. Namboli Wonga it was. Here's Serevi. Hunt climbs all over the top of him now. Here is Nasoni Rocco. He knows the way to the try line. Over the years, he's shown it a million times. Fiji in possession. Time is up on the clock. They can win this game. They've given it to the man who is capable of winning it. And he's going to send the hardest hearts of New Zealand into despair. And the celebration belongs yet again to Fiji. They are indeed fantastic.
Players strewn all over the ground. William Ryder has cut a swathe through them. I've seen some Sevens players through the years, but this kid is unbelievable.
Look at this again, and glory in what Sevens can be.
Just the composure, the little step, looked like he's going to go the big step, goes off the right, and then the mid-air shuffle off the left, and the pace. But it's his strength in the tackle that amazes me, his real, genuine strength, the ability to push players off.
So this is interesting with the final in mind, because the game is over and Fiji have won 24-17. Yet again, they've shut New Zealand out at semi-final level. They did it at Hong Kong. Some good old mates and stern rivals here acknowledge each other with deep regard and respect. But yet again, it's Fiji who have prevailed with A wonderful, wonderful display of rugby after New Zealand led 10-0. Fiji won it 24-17. We are live across Fiji. We know there are hundreds of islands there, 110 islands, I think. They know the value of this game to their national culture and their sporting psyche. It's the #1 game in Fiji, and they are through to the final to play their fiercest rivals, Samoa.